Why did I choose this camera? 6 months ago, I wanted to learn to shoot video, partly because I have been spending quite a while watching YouTube, and I really want to create something for my own. I was deciding on the Sony ZV-1, which I recently purchased, and using that to record this video. But then I came across a video by Oliver Keyes, Goodbye Brixton, shot by the original pocket cinema camera, and I was in love with the footage. Luckily, I found a very good copy of the OG in Saigon just right after I saw the video, and I decided to buy it with the full knowledge that the camera needs a tons of accessories and practice to make any decent footage. The OG shoot 12-bit RAW and ProRes. I recently purchased 512GB SD card, and I now predominantly shoot RAW. The OG produced a flat footage out of the camera, and that needs color grading. The OG is famed for its superb color. It produces 12-bit RAW video. Ever since I picked it up, I've been traveling to several places, and each location helped me to improve my image bit by bit. The footage coming out from this camera is 1080p, but you can upscale them to 4K using DaVinci Resolve, giving an amazing color and sharpness. So far, the 4K from the OG looks better than other modern camera in my opinion. Now about the rig, I intend to make the next 4 sections as informative as possible. If there's anything I haven't made myself clear enough to follow, please leave a comment so I will answer them myself. When I first bought the camera, it was only $250, but if you guys are in Europe or the USA, the price can reach to $800 to $900 or euros. So at this point, if the camera is sold for more than $400, I don't think it's worth it anymore. The cage is very hard to get, and I got lucky with mine. At the moment, the EOS case from Canvan is a great alternative. Then moving on to the lenses, I use 2 lenses, the SLR f4 and a Nikon 25mm f3.5 with a Viltrox speed booster. The two of them give me 35mm equivalent focal length at 24mm and 56mm, covering wide and medium field of view. Also, remember to attach some ND filter on the lenses. Last thing to have as a traveling rig is the Zoom H1 audio recorder. The sound by the OGs is low quality, so you'll need an external recorder. A lot of you guys are struggling with the battery, so I figured out how to fix it. You'll need a small rig battery plate like this one, DC to USB Type-C 5.5 2.5mm, a 2.5 0.7mm adapter, and a USB Type-C cable with 65 watt capacity. I will list everything down in the description, and also a NP F570 Sony battery. The storage is also a problem with this camera. It can only take in older SD card format, and the solution for that is to buy only the Canvas Kingston SD card. I have the 128GB and a 512GB copies. They are pretty affordable, and the 512GB would cost around $100 for 2.5 hours recording raw footage. The total 640GB of SD card storage can record up to 3 hours long raw footage. and I edit the raw footage directly on the SD card, then export the file to the Samsung T5 SSD.